Well, greetings. I'm back. How's the audio? Let me know how the audio is, please, as soon as anybody shows up. Um, I was attacked again today, physically assaulted by James Parisho's wife. And then Mr. Parisho set himself up not 40 feet from where I was trying to work with a sign declaring that I was a pedophile dog fucker and telling anybody he possibly could that I was dangerous and that they needed to do violence to me. Is the audio okay? We had an audio issue a minute ago. And you know, I'm really tired of feeding this shit. I have business that I'm trying to conduct, and I'm trying to, quietly enjoy my right to the internet. Yeah, hi Sven, I'm fine, thank you. Aggravated. I didn't, I should have hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, in my savings account right now. And I got like about $15 in my checking, $3 in my savings, and $12 in my pocket because of these people. But, what am I supposed to do? What should I do besides what I'm doing? The only thing besides, the only thing I know of besides what I'm doing is to hire somebody to deal with it. Well, from what Spirit tells me is just, do the best you can to keep these people out of your life. And when the world change comes, they won't be on this world anymore. Deuteronomy 28, 11, 8, 11, 25, all Deuteronomy, over and over and over again. Makes it real clear what God expects of us and what God's going to do if we don't uphold that. I'm doing the best I can to live by the golden rule. And that involves not giving back hateful behavior to people that are being hateful to you. That's where it's hard. That's where it's real hard. But I'm doing. Let me bust out the flute and try to get my headspace back. Oh shit, it's been going on for 15 years. I can't go anywhere on the internet without something happening. I'm so glad I can still fool people after all these years. Thank you, Sven. It's what keeps me alive. This music. It's something that I know. You know, it soothes my soul when I'm hurting, and it's something that I know brings like great pleasure to people. I've gotten out there, way out there on the flute and the horn times, and open my eyes, and there's somebody standing there crying, wanting to hug me for what I play. I see we have an idiot. Let's get rid of this idiot. Sure, please, please. I'd be happy to hear from you. I have a lot of pain, and I'm starved for affection sometimes because all the people that are closest to me are never like in the same city. I didn't quit Discord. Go get another. I just stopped responding to the idiots. I'm still there. I'm just looking. Yeah, enough of Felicia. I'm gonna block that thing. This another toxic Zionist. This thread's been going on for over a year, and these people are just—they never say anything rational. All they've got is insults and propaganda. Hello, hello. That's me. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I had a pretty shitty day. Yeah. I, I know it's been going on for years. It's what can I do? No, I what can you do? Just roll with the punches. No, not much else I can do. The police, local police have little or no jurisdiction to act. And then they're prejudiced against transgender people because they believe we're all mentally ill. And because we're mentally ill, we're not credible witnesses. So they don't bother investigating anything that a trans person brings to them. No, I've been assaulted numerous times, and they don't do a thing about it in person. And forget about getting anything done by the police about things that are happening on the web. I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said. I couldn't hear it well. Could you say that again? Well, they want me to kill myself. They're trying to convince people to hurt me or make me so crazy that I'll kill myself. That's their goal. That's their stated goal. That's what the Kiwi Farms is all about. Well, yeah, and that's why, you know, I have no fear of this. Any day is a good day to die, especially for a reason like that. And I know just from experience that when people start saying bullshit about me or anybody else, it makes free-thinking people, you know, people who are not like a bunch of brain-dead zombie wage slaves. You know, when somebody's getting defamed as badly as I get defamed, it makes free-thinking people wonder what it is that I say that makes these people so angry that they have to come up with a bullshit story like they're coming up with to try and discredit me. So it's always driven me, it's always helped me sort my audience, because only assholes pick up on it and support it. People come along and want to, you know, it's when I hear it from the, you know, I had somebody in my stream last night who asked me about the Kiwi Farms and about me, and I, you know, it was like I told her, and she said, good, I wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth, because her daughter had been hanging around with the next door neighbor who was hanging out on that site. So she wanted to hear it from somebody who was actually, you know, as you know, she wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth that it was bullshit and toxic.
I can't imagine how traumatizing that has to be, because you're constantly stalked by these people who want to kill you. It's such a game to these people.
I know, and I just absolutely refuse to let it in my being. Just totally don't. I don't think about it unless it's like directly in front of me.
You couldn't even go out and ask, and there was somebody out there on the street.
Yeah. I by doing what I did. I know.
I don't think it's fair to anybody to do certain things according to you and my parents group trying to destroy you.
You're right. I know it's very evil, and I really don't know what to do about it. I really don't know what to do about it. Besides what I'm doing, you know, I spoke with an investigator, said I'm taking the right steps, but you know, nothing's happening, and I'm in extreme financial hardship right now because of it. I should have a fat savings account because from that show, and I shouldn't have had to go out and bust today. But I don't. I got $3 in my savings account and not very much in my checking right now, and not much more in my pocket. So pretty much, I don't. You know, you can't get an attorney unless you to do anything about this unless you've got at least $25,000. Nobody's even going to talk to you. They won't even talk to you for less than $5,000 retainer. And the best estimate I got was $25,000, and they didn't think they could really do anything. They didn't want to make any promises. It's going to cost at least $25,000.
We talk about the fact that this crazy terrorist has stalking you. You're being stalked right now by somebody who only knows about you by virtue of this website that's dedicated to trying to get dead.
Oh yeah, it's streamed. You'll see it. It's on the stream from earlier. Braincell was asking a question. It's earlier stream. You'll be able to see it. I was just setting up the stream when the guy showed up. I mean, just setting up my instrument. That's just crazy. And I really don't know what to do besides what I'm doing. I'm going to be back on the street all week at lunch hour because I have to, or I won't be able to. I need to have cash to purchase weed, and I need to have weed to like be able to face humans being assholes. You don't know what happens to me when I get like a adrenaline rush. I have really fucked up metabolism. I've tried. I could do without weed. I could. Sven, I can do without weed, but then I can't be around humans that are aggressive. Well, that help. Yeah, if I had enough love, I wouldn't need any weed. This is true, but I don't get nearly enough affection. I don't drink alcohol very much. I don't drink alcohol very much. I have a tobacco in this issue, and I smoke too much weed. I am looking at myself. I'm 64 years old. I'm in pretty good shape. Excuse me. Okay, bye. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. By the time my grandfather was 64, he'd been dead for 8 years. Yeah, James Faricio struck again. You tried all the wrong things. And if you keep trying to hear, okay, goodbye. You're out of the pool, fool. Yeah, you can keep trying. Go hang out. Go hang out with Michelle and them. Commiserate with them. I don't want anybody. You know, nobody other than my doctor is going to assess my health, and nobody other than my rabbi is going to assess my spiritual health, especially not on the internet. Yeah, does anybody know where the stream was? He was streaming. He was streaming today, but I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it yet. Chris, you know, what does he eat? Where does he sleep? They're a bunch of assholes. Hi, we're assholes, and we want to drive a totally innocent person off the web. Here's a channel for you guys, a Discord channel, if you want to join that shit. Against what? People on the web? They're being paid. The government's been giving me shit for. Yeah, well, I'm going to try and get him locked up. I'm going to be at police headquarters in the morning talking to whoever's going to like take my complaint in the morning. We're going to see what's going to happen. They probably won't let me stream it, but I'm going to definitely record it if I have to do it, you know, covertly. I am for 64. I'm in real good shape. I'm about, yeah. It's been the government. They've been in my shit since at least 1970, possibly before. I got shot for something I wrote in 1987. I've been chasing break-ins into my computer all over the web that go right through government machines since 1999. And in 2005, I discovered a white nationalist group that was engaged in sex slaving and pornography distribution connected to high dope fish. I'm doing just fine, I guess. I'm eating okay. I'm sleeping okay. I'm not getting the shakes. I'm not getting like raging mad at anybody. So I guess I'm doing okay. I'm just rolling with the punches. No, the government doesn't like me. They never did. I was one of them Sputnik kids, and they've been tracking me since I was very little because I pegged the needles on the craptitude tests all the time. So like, I'm testing all the way at the top of my class, so they're keeping an eye on me. And can I do a house tour? Eventually. A little messy now. In the morning, maybe I'll do a house tour. Kashi, your being here without your parents' knowledge is something that they can use against me. And I would appreciate it if you would like have somebody contact me, an adult, saying it's like cool. Okay. Hi, NASQ worshiper. Rachel was sent to me by a dear friend, a mutual friend of ours by the name of Jenny Kastner, who's the widow of Peter Kastner, who was an obscure left-wing political satirist of the 70s and 80s. I'm a transgender human rights activist that has been targeted for a long time. I just deal with it. Jesus said it wasn't going to be easy suffering for righteousness' sake, and I just take it as it comes. Give thanks for my misfortune and surviving it. I do need to smudge though, and they're busy in Discord right now talking about how evil I am. They're a bunch of apocalyptic Zionist Christians. They want to impose their morality on everybody. And absolutely, unless yes.
Hi, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you've had a really bad day, okay?
Yeah, and you're making it worse. Don't tell me about my health.
No, I'm not trying to be. I just understand, okay? It's really hard. It's hard.
Yeah, well, weed and tobacco is how I've coped for the last 60 years with this kind of shit in my life. And my health is real good for a 64-year-old person who has lived as difficult a life as I have.
I agree.
I need to smudge right now. I need to cleanse my space. I've got a lot of hate that I'm feeling in my environment. That I need to send up some smoke. So excuse me for a minute. I was about to smudge when you dialed in. So I'm gonna hang up, and I'm gonna deal with.
No. Listen, you will relax today. You will relax today by transphobic terrorists.
Yeah.
Your reaction shouldn't have been to run away and cry. Your reaction should have been to tell that asshole to fuck themselves.
Yeah. Well, I don't deal with it that way. I believe that transgender women need to maintain their grace and dignity at all times, no matter how much of an asshole they're facing. It's what works. It's what works for me, hon. It's what works for me. Bye. I'm gonna block your number now. I don't want to talk to you. Smudging. It's all the people, all the religions of the world. I don't need to hear. I don't need somebody to tell me. A reactionary transgender person. I don't need that, especially somebody who's talking about sending me money that didn't. So excuse me. And if you open your mouth on my channel again, I'm probably gonna block you here too. I'm not interested, sister. Not at all. Not in that at all. It's confrontational politics that I want nothing to do with. This here is an abalone shell on some white sage. And I was instructed by my friend of the Bear Clan of the Ojibwe Nation to use the prayers of my own people, but do the ritual the way they do it, which is to give a blessing on lighting it. And shit, where's my matches? You're not supposed to use a lighter to light these. You should always use a wooden match. You're not even supposed to use paper matches for some reason. I don't know. That's some of that juju that they put on it themselves. I don't know where's my wooden matches. Shit, they were here. I just saw them yesterday. I think I saw them on the floor. Nope. Next best thing is light a wooden match with a lighter. This is not a spell. This is just a prayer, a ritual. And all I'm doing is blessing the lighting of it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei minei v'somim, which is just giving thanks for the fragrance. And then we send the smoke up with our prayer for whatever it is we're praying for. And I'm praying for, like, dispelling all this evil hatred in my environment. And we do this from the ground to the sky and to the four directions. Sage has been found, burning sage has been found to help purify the air. Let me see if I can find that reference. I mean, not just spiritually, but actually pollutants. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, here's the 11 benefits of burning sage. How to smudge, cleanse crystals, etc. Burning sage, also known as smudging, is an ancient spiritual ritual. Smudging has been well established in tribal practice, although it isn't practiced by all groups. We have the traditions of many Native American people to thank for its use. This includes Lakota, Chumash, Kahila, and others. And many other cultures around the world share similar rituals. The Jews do something during the Havdalah, the Sabbath. Watch out for Louis McKim. Just ban him immediately. That guy's doubling. He's playing me. He was playing good cop in here. Fuck him. Here's the the Jews burn frankincense, or they shake it in a censer, pass it around, everybody sniffs it. Oh, good. the fools went and oh no, they didn't. Oh, maybe the fools went and posted the video. Yeah, he's got me blocked. I'd appreciate it if you folks would go to this page and report this. No, fuck him. You should see the things he's saying on the channel over there. Here's the guy's stream. He's got me blocked. I can't see it. Baruch atah Adonai means praise be you, O Lord our God, not demons, you demon-possessed piece of shit. These people are just fucking insane. Here. Yeah, Louis McKim's just... Oh my God, this woman thinks she's she thinks she's some kind of sorceress. As you see on Oppenheimer Ranch Project's last video, I gave Arizona snow but missed Tucson. But he got the cold, icy shoulder. Oh, he said all sorts of crazy shit. I don't know. You know, the guy's nuts. The guy, Louis McKim, he just said that Parisho should be canonized for what he did to me. He has nothing to do with Bob McKim, does he? I mean, you know, is that bullshit? Yeah, it's just nuts. It's totally nuts, man. I sound nuts trying to describe it. Let's see what else these idiots are going on about. Strike train, you're out. I just forgot to block your number. I'm not going to take your abuse. Yeah, I'm not going to take abuse from an insane transgender person. That's, yeah, insane trannies. Shit. Let's block this shit. Okay, well, that's the last time that one's calling. Show your face on my channel and you're getting blocked here too. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I just don't know. You know, I'm just an old hippie artist. That's all. That's all I am. Old hippie artist. Political commentator. Rabble rouser. But they want to tell the world that I'm a fake transgender person and a sexual predator and I'm into fucking dogs. Fortunately, sane people don't believe them. But unfortunately, the police don't seem to be bothered by it too much. Yeah, tell me about it. Picture on this end's pretty shaky. How does it look on y'all's end? Maybe you could show that you're stalking me some more, asshole. I am an old hippie artist. And I'm no scam artist and I'm no pedophile. You're an insane piece of shit is what you are. You're also going to spend a long time in prison. Or just die horribly when God comes home. One or the other. You're my bitch, fool. Hear my bitch. I don't need to look at this. This is just fool. There's Michelle Marie talking about how you don't have the courage to come out from behind your internet connection, you chicken shit anonymous asshole. There. But here's Michelle. Biggest shocker. Mother and Satan worked with me to send the whoop-ass no strikes for doing a good thing. Bitch, you're gonna spend a long time in the funny farm real yeah, courage like James. That's not courage. James didn't run me out of the neighborhood. He ran out of the neighborhood long before I left. No, I'm through talking to you, so goodbye. 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 That's not COPD. Go ahead. It's your turn to be stupid.
Rutherford from downtown. How are you?
Rutherford from downtown?
Hey, remember me?
No, I don't.
Well, Misty referred me and told me you sell some gems.
Misty referred you to me.
Yeah, you remember Misty from Tucson?
I'm not really sure who I'm talking to. And I don't know if you're okay, Rutherford. And did you want to buy stones, or did you want to yell at me because you hate me?
Why am I yelling at you when you haven't done anything wrong?
Well, some to hate on me.
I'm sorry, what happened?
I say people call me to say hateful things to me. Did you call because you wanted to like make an appointment to look at some stone?
Well, I don't know if we can make an appointment today, but you can at least show me some of your shit on your stream if you want.
Well, I don't like to refer to it as shit.
Oh, you know what I mean. You're beautiful stone.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Can I ask you why you feel that you've got nothing wrong with it? Everyone is targeting you?
No. No, you can't.
But what makes you feel that you're special and don't deserve any criticism when you've done some pretty messed up things?
Right. Bye. This isn't criticism. It's called character assassination and incitement of violence against me. There's a mentally ill Truscom in the Yukon who wants me to say his name tonight, and I'm not going to. Fuck you, Truscom. Get a life. All you need to get life. Bye. I'm tuning this shit out. All sorts of people keep calling. All sorts of people keep calling. Hi, Sabrina. I don't think that's true, and I think you're playing me, and I'm through. You're playing me. Bye. Yeah. I zero tolerance. I got zero tolerance. Anybody wants to bring up any of this and use certain words in relation to me is unwelcome on this channel. Sabrina Hart Bartley, I think you're a troll playing good girl. So go play with the trolls. Bye. It's your turn to be stupid.
Hey, Tommy, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Who's calling, please?
I don't believe you should be having 15 of underscore knowing your past. Something you tell me to leave.
Excuse me?
You should not be having 15-year-olds on stream knowing your past.
I don't care what you think. Go call a cop. I am not encouraging 15-year-olds on this stream, and if I have to, because these people are such assholes, I'll put I'll put warnings on it. Kashi, I really need you to have your parents contact me, or I need you to use a different account and pretend not to be you. I don't want to know about any minors at all. This stream is not talking about sex with anybody. I'm here to play music. I'm here to promote my art, the art of my friends, and to discuss current events. Current events, not events from my life that have been distorted by hateful people who are being paid to harm me. It's just not something I want to talk about. And I don't feel like I need to. No, Sabrina was playing me. Oh, I know. Hello. Go ahead, caller. Excuse me? Uh-huh. And when did you want to come by? When did you want to come over?
I don't know. I just don't want any dogs over. I don't want you to be checking them out.
These children, they're like programmed, digitally like warped children. That's just, thank you, Brenda. That's just nuts. It's just nuts. Who's someone now? Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Tommy.
Who's calling, please?
Tommy, can we talk about some current event? I really liked it. I think it's time that we finally have a discussion. What is your view on the Israeli occupation of Palestine? I mean, given what they're doing, flipping people off left and right.
My views on Israel and Palestine have been pretty clearly stated on my Twitter account for the last year.
No, I've never followed your Twitter account, but given the modern events, and I know you fuck kitties and doggies, you like that shit, you little asshole. Scumbag.
Come on, talk some more. Come on, talk some more here.
Shit.
Yeah, here.
Scumbag motherfucker.
If I had fucked your mother, you would not be as stupid as you are right now.
Oh,
Bye.
you would
Bye. No, I don't care. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I can't block a restricted number. There's a problem. I'll just not take restricted numbers for a while. I don't care. I really don't care. As long as I got real people around to see this and witness it, I'm good with taking these stupid calls. I have weed. Okay, it's your turn to be stupid.
Well,
Yeah, hello.
I was at Tucson Dog Association, and I'm wondering if you can join us on the dog surgery coming up this week.
I think what you need to do is pull your head out of your ass and insert a stick of dynamite in there and light it. Okay, caller, it's your turn to get stupid.
How you doing?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Oh, that's good. Hey, you should fucking kill yourself, you sick pedophile son of a bitch, dog fucking asshole.
Anything else intelligent you want to say for my audience?
No, I'll just call back again and do it. Go kill yourself.
No, I think you're the one that should kill yourself. No way. No way. Thank you, Duncan. Yeah, no, I won't. I won't. I just really won't. Okay, it's your turn to get stupid. I'm listening. I'm listening. My name's not Thomas. It's Tommy. I can hear you just fine. So can my viewers.
I set up an appointment a couple days ago.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I think you forgot.
I don't think I forgot.
I set an appointment 2 weeks ago.
For when?
We're supposed to be checking it out tomorrow.
Well, forget it.
Why?
Why? Who are you? What's your name?
Yes.
What's your name?
My schedule is not very tight.
What's your name?
Thomas.
What's your name?
Thomas. Can you hear me?
Thomas what?
Can you hear me, Thomas?
My name's not Thomas, and you're not welcome here. If you come here, there's
Thomas,
yeah, there's a baseball bat behind the door, and
Thomas,
yeah, no, yeah, right, whatever. What brought up all this hate? Being born too intelligent for a stupid society, and it's something I've faced all my life, to some degree or another. I never bought the Oswald story in 1963, for starters, and I've been very vocal about fascism in America all my life. What other reasons? That's mainly it. They shot me for something I wrote in 1919 because Sabrina is the name of the young lady I allegedly raped. Go ahead, caller. It's your turn to be stupid.
Did Billy get shot by back in 1980?
I'm sorry. I can't understand you. You're breaking up.
Hello?
You're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really get shot behind the crack house back in 1980 for dumpster diving?
Well, I don't know that it was a crack house.
Were you looking for Sabrina?
Get a life. Get a life. I don't want to tell the story tonight. I really don't. It just feeds them. All I have to say is I never molested any child, and I never fucked any dog. Your turn to get stupid.
Well, I'm looking to talk about Rose Quartz.
What would you like to know?
Well, I think that Rose Quartz is the best of all the quartz, to be honest. What do you think?
I don't make those kinds of judgments about anything.
Oh, I understand. Can you fuck dogs and children, though.
No, that's not true. But you go ahead and believe what you want. Yeah, I fuck dogs and children. They're sure of that because they've been told on the internet. It's just nuts. It's just totally nuts. I don't want to go into details about it tonight. I'll be glad to talk in private about. No, I didn't. I admitted that you're all insane, you stupid motherfuckers. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, I don't fuck children and dogs. No, I'm not a fake tranny. No, I'm not a grifter. No, my stones aren't just aquarium gravel wrapped in baling wire. What else? What else am I? No, I'm not a drug addict. No, I never covertly photographed children urinating. I never urinated on a child. I never knocked over anybody's stroller. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, drove somebody to suicide. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, have you ever let a dog masturbate themselves on your hand?
You know the answer to that, so goodbye. Yes, your turn.
Heard of R. Kelly?
Have I ever heard of R. Kelly? Not really. I don't know who R. Kelly is. So
You guys are like very similar.
I don't think so. Have a nice day, pedophile projecting his denial. These are all just perverts projecting their denial at me. That's all it is. That would be that'd be about it, Brenda. That would be it. As a matter of fact, when I got shot with a Silence 22. It felt like I just had been hit with a BB. I wasn't even sure I'd been shot until I started to lose blood and get woozy. The pain, there was no pain hardly at all. It just stung a little bit. It was a tiny bullet, and it wasn't moving very fast because it came out of a silenced weapon. Fuck these people. I don't need to talk to anybody who's calling to be mean. That's just, self-defeating. Yeah, it's not just Joshua Moon. He's being used. There's a fellow named Thomas Butler who is the ringleader of the troll farm at another message board. And he works for the Department of Defense. And those people have been interdicting my web presence for over 10 years now. So it's not just Josh. Josh was put on me. These people were put on me. Joshua's a sick motherfucker, boys. He's got a lot of fetishes. He's got a lot of fetishes. He likes fat chicks. And he likes beautiful transgender women. You got to be a beautiful transgender woman, or you're just like a disgusting creature. I'd sure like anybody got a picture of feline dark mage. Yeah, I was shot in Venice, California. I was writing about the dope traffic between the piers, and something got published. I had been just harassing the cops and elected officials and shit about it. And then something got published in the Venice Beach Head, and I was arrested on some bullshit charges. And when I got let out, somebody was waiting by my favorite dumpster with a Silence 22 behind a wall. Put a bullet in my back. It didn't hurt me near as much as the surgery to close up the bleeders. It was just a little tiny bullet, and it didn't hit anything. But they cut me open down my, from my sternum to my navel. And that took a long time to heal. Very long time to heal. Oh yeah. Yeah, scar like that don't go anywhere. You can't see the scar where the bullet hit me. That was just a little tiny spot. But you know, the surgery, you can still see that scar clearly, and there's a little ulcer in it, or a little hernia. What's called a incision hernia. I'm out of cough drops right now. Well, that's why they left the bullet in me, because I was a neither. It's all upper respiratory. It's something I've lived with all my life. It's all upper respiratory. It's what's called reactive airway syndrome. I get allergic reactions to dust and hair and all sorts, all the shit in the air. And reactive airway syndrome, RAS. It's all upper respiratory. It's from here up. My lungs are fine. My nose is a booger. No, it doesn't. No, it's always been there. The smoking doesn't help it, but that's not the cause. The cause is because my nose is a booger factory, and it's postnasal drip getting down in there, and when it gets irritated, I have to cough up a big ball of mucus. That's what it is. Something I've had all my life. But idiots want to call it COPD. ARS. Yeah, I know they're all booger factories, but some of us are worse. And out during pollen season, I can't even lay down or I'll drown in my own snot. Now it's not so bad, but it's still bad enough. And that's Miss Tudor to you. Otherwise, Jezebel, I don't like your name to begin with. And I'm not real pleased with your attitude. Oh, these people are just totally nuts. Does anyone know if there's a humane society or an animal advocacy groups in the area he lives in? We can send them his information and see if we can get a comment from these organizations. What a bunch of fucking nuts. Yeah, and you're showing your inability to your language comprehension deficiency, son. Tom shits himself constantly and literally. No, I don't. I get plenty of warnings. Yep. I'd rather deal with minor metabolic dysfunctions than to be a mean, stupid, high-minded bully like you, dude. Yeah. You're sad. You have an 8-year-old mind. You're like your president. I'm out of there. It's allergies. It's allergies. Thank you, Duncan. Good night. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, I don't care for people pushing on false false myths about me, and that's what you're doing. What I have is allergies. You get histamine reactions that will like fill up my sinuses and close off my throat. There's been times when it was so bad I needed shots of epinephrine. It's allergies. It's not asthma. It's not COPD. My lungs are fine. It's all from here up. Mainly right here, where your sinuses connect to your throat, and up in here, up in my sinuses, all the way up in here. I mean, it's just all the way up into all, you know, just like flows from there. And the more shit in the air, the worse it is. It's not real bad right now. Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's allergies. It's allergies. I was told by someone else. I haven't talked to the doctor about it. I need to talk to the doctor about it next time I see her. Make sure I'm doing the right thing. I haven't been had none of the pills. I don't know if Claritin's one I tried, but none of the pills I've tried really did much for me. The Flonase helps. A good menthol eucalyptus inhaler helps. And when it's out of hand, real bad, Benadryl. All those allergy meds, I've tried a few of them. I don't even remember which ones they were, but none of them really helped. And boy, one of them, I forget. I had bad reactions to it. I forget what it was. It was just like, nah. No, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. I'm telling you, I've tried. What the hell is this shit? No, that's not the one. I might have tossed it finally because I don't use it. I don't remember. It was one of those Claritin like things. Two of them I tried, and one of them I didn't like the side effects. I forget what it was. What is fist in the background? Oh, I don't think that's a fist. Are you talking about this? It's a spray bottle. We keep it for squirting rocks at the shows. They get dusty, and they need to be sprayed down a little bit so you can see them. So they get all dusty and ugly. I suppose I had a request for a tour. I don't really want to do it right now because the kitchen's a little dirty. I want to do things when things are in order. This room's totally out of order because it's totally out of order. I just brought everything back from the show. Everything's all packed up. So I'm, trying to decide how I'm going to work it back in. This is my workspace here. This is where I polish stone and do the finish work on stones. And how I want to set it up. I don't know. I don't think I want to put out a big display, which I have along the back wall. This is it. What magic? This is it. This is it. I will do that when I get things laid out. I need to do it with my phone rather than I mean, I can. This is where right here is where I make my music and my stones happen. Here's my workspace. It's a total fucking wreck right now. It's my total fucking wreck right now. Because I'm trying to get back in and organized. But there's no trash in here. That's a bunch of bullshit. So that's just my inventory, my horn, my tools. Kitchen's a little sloppy, but I'll deal with that tonight, and I'll give you a whole tour. Otherwise, the place is pretty well in order. Just my workspace. It's out of control. Tibetan flag. No. That's Arizona. That's a trans flag. I don't have any American flags around. Usually I have one of those upside down. Oh, well, the only time I say no to someone who asks me, "Good evening, Israel. What's on your mind?" The only time I say no is to cannabis is if somebody asks me if I've had enough. I'm just fine, thanks. It was this afternoon that was difficult, but I'm sure you already know about that. I'll just kick back, letting come what may, and here you are. Would you like to call? Probably see if anything's worth looking at. Go ahead.
Tell me. This is Jimmy Two Times. The trans. You remember when what is it, the Club Avalon down there? Oh!
I'm listening.
When's the last time you blinked a kid, Tommy?
I'm fucking idiots. Oh, a bunch of fucking idiots. Let's see what else is going on here. Nothing there. I need to close this shit. I need to do that tonight. I'm a secret shopper. I have food shopping assignment that I need to do, and I'm having trouble logging in. There's an interesting article. Someone wants to know about Israel. My feelings about Israel. I don't know if he was this interesting blog post by Elliot Abrams from last November 9. American Jews and Israel. That's a pretty short one. Everyone knows that American Jews are becoming increasingly distant from and disenchanted with the state of Israel. Articles and books expound on this subject regularly, and everyone knows why. Israel's right-wing government and its policy of expanding settlements and Israel's maltreatment of non-Orthodox strains of Judaism are repeatedly mentioned as the key explanation. They mistreat the Orthodox. They mistreat everybody but the Ashkenaz. But it seems that what everyone knows is simply wrong. And oddly enough, we learned this from none other than the left-wing Jewish group called J Street. J Street has, for several election cycles, done a post-election survey of American Jews, and this year's is found here. The poll found that Jews call themselves Democrats rather than Republicans by a 76 to 19% ratio, which is close to what many other polls have found. What did respondents say about Israel? The survey asked, compared to 5-10 years ago, do you feel more positive, more negative, or about the same toward Israel? The result, 55% said about the same, 26% said more positive, 19% said more negative. Respondents were asked, does the expansion of Israeli settlements in the West Bank make you feel positive about Israel, negative about Israel, have no impact on how you feel about Israel? The result, 48% said no impact at all, 32% said negative impact, and 19% said expansion of settlements had a positive impact on them. Perhaps most strikingly, respondents were asked, how much have you heard about Israeli policy towards the non-Orthodox population, such as who can pray at the Western Wall, who can perform marriage ceremonies, who can grant divorces, and who can convert to Judaism. This has been a source of constant controversy, especially with the largest denomination among American Jews, the Reform movement. Only 14% of the respondents had heard a good deal about this, and another 21% said they'd heard a good amount, whatever that actually means. But 32% said they'd heard only a little about it, and a remarkable 4% had heard nothing at all. J Street polls adds those numbers up and notes in bold print that 35% say they have heard a good deal or great deal about the great controversy, while 65% have heard little or just plain nothing. These numbers cannot have made J Street's publicists very happy, nor can they cheer the propagandists who are constantly telling us that such Israeli actions, or more narrowly, Netanyahu policies, are simply ruining relations between the American Jewish community and Israel. But relations are not ruined, and more people said that they felt more positive about Israel now than said the opposite, with most saying their views had not changed. And the impact of the great brouhaha about treatment of non-Orthodox Judaism turns out to be exaggerated. Of the 35% who have heard a lot about the matter, half say it makes them feel more negative about Israel. The other half are divided between 22% who say it makes them feel more positive and 28% who say it doesn't matter. Do the math. While the treatment of non-Orthodox angers some American Jews, the great majority don't know or don't care. That doesn't make any particular set of views right or wrong, but the J Street survey suggests that there is no great crisis in relations between the American Jewish community and Israel. Israel does have to worry about related matters, for example, views among those most active in community affairs, views among younger generations of American Jews, and views in the largest U.S. denomination, Reform. But the result of the survey suggests that the relationship between Israel and American Jews is stronger than the prophets of doom constantly suggest. Well, thanks, Elliot. You're a war criminal, so we expect you to have dolled up anymore. I never did get dolled up. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear wigs very often. I don't like wigs, and makeup is messy, and I don't get dolled up. My presentation is pretty gender neutral. Always has been. I wear skirts. I wear semi tops. That's fine by me. I'm okay. Dolled up. You know, cisnormative thinking. Yeah, it's cisnormative thinking, and I trust them to make it worse, because like anybody like me is like not authentic, because I don't get dolled up, because I'm not getting my penis modified into a vagina. So I'm not authentic in their mind. Yeah, I'm a hippie. I passed just fine on my behavior, and you know, I can put a little makeup on and it doesn't look too stupid. And the wig is just, I don't like the wig. I haven't seen it, man. I've seen nothing. NASQ worship. Please do not refer to me as a him. I'm not a him. I prefer people to relate to me as female, please. I've been following the literature since I was a little kid on that, and I have a commitment to spirit to deliver myself intact to them, either when I die or when they return. They can't. The current medical technology cannot make me fertile. You know, it's just not gonna. And I'm 64 now, and I've learned to live with the thing. Um, Jezebel, are you transgender? This is these are completely different, inappropriate questions to ask a transgender person. Thank you, NA. I appreciate that. I said it repeatedly. No, I can't. You're saying inappropriate things, and I don't see your picture. You're asking totally inappropriate questions. That's about it exactly. I don't even have my ears pierced. I haven't cut my hair in over 40 years. Not quite. 38. Yeah. I have my uncle, my great uncle, had diabetes, and at 95, the doctor wanted to cut off his leg, and he says, my wife is almost gone now from Alzheimer's, and I'm 95, and no. And the doctor said, well, you're gonna be dead in 3 days. He said, okay, I'm ready. And he was dead in 3 days because he wouldn't let him take the leg off. I have no tattoos. I have no piercings. Not even ears. I don't stand in judgment of anybody who tattoos themselves or pierces themselves or wants to get their genitals modified. That's their business. It's their expression. It's their bodies. It's their right. Well, I guess, in this circumstance, because we were talking about it, it's acceptable. If you are have gone through medical transition and you have any involvement with any of the credible support groups, you know that you just don't talk about those things unless it's brought up. What's so sad? I don't have any piercings or tattoos. That's cool. That's between you and the Creator. Whatever you do to yourself is between you and your Creator. I'm descendant of the House of Israel, of the priestly clan, and I have obligations to my ancestors and to the generations not yet born. And our rules say that we can't pierce or have tattoos. That's all. A big part about being Jewish is not passing judgment on others because they're doing things that Jews aren't supposed to do. We're supposed to be setting an example by our righteous behavior, and passing judgment on others isn't considered righteous behavior. So I'm gonna just go looking around, see what's going on. I'm really not in much of a mood to be just rambling. Uh, mm-mm-mm. Not much. Not much has been happening on this board. We have been blocking and banning a lot of trolls. Here's the link in case anybody wants to join. Makes no difference. Tommy, Jane, Miss Jane, Jane. I don't care. It's not Tom or Sir Thomas. My rabbi was one of the founders of the American Council on Judaism. And the reason that they formed it in the first place in 1942, before the state was even created, was to protest the CCAR. You know, these were Reform rabbis and from the Hebrew Union College in Cincinnati. And the conservative rabbis had endorsed the formation of a Jewish, why? Because you're trying to gaslight me. You're on thin ice here too. You might just, get blocked to where you're going to have to call. I don't like being gaslit, man. And you're gaslighting me. But anyway, it was to protest the formation of a Jewish army to begin with. The basic contention against the state of Israel is by the Orthodox is that they violated the tradition, not the law, but tradition that called the three oaths that said they weren't supposed to go back en masse. It's okay for it's a great mitzvah for Jews to live and study in Palestine, Eretz Israel. But it's a great shame, Mashanda, for the Jews to have gone and broken down the wall, is what the Gemara says, is to have gone en masse and created a Jewish government that was going to discriminate against the Gentiles. The early Zionists like Weizmann and Einstein were seeking a secular republic that the Jews and Arabs would govern together, and that never happened. Gaslighting means to that whatever you say is going to get denied, and they try to make you disbelieve your own reality, make you think you're crazy. That's what gaslighting is. Anything you say is not true, and they give you an alternative reality as the truth. Yeah, they make you doubt your own sanity. That's what they do. And it's essential to the Kiwi Farms game. Because they want, basically what they're trying to do is convince somebody to hurt me or convince me to hurt myself. Oh, they do it. You stop and think about it in your own life, and you'll see it. Narcissists are totally guilty of that shit. Okay, well, We'll accept all these. Oh, you can block people? Huh. How do we block people? How do we block people at Oh, you can only do it from your own server. And you can block. It's only from your own server. Well, no, they're not from New Zealand. Um, Kiwi is a bird that's the national bird of New Zealand. And the Kiwi farmers, hello, how do we upload that? I thought you just hit it. No, don't add that. Put that away. Put that away. I don't need to see that. There we go. Why is this making so much noise? I don't see any of these. I don't see anything like. What is with all this fucking noise? I don't see any notifications. Nothing. I see no. Uh, yeah, it's just you flooding it. Yeah, it's all it is. You're just flooding me. Fuck off. Let's mute you. That's better. I'm sitting at a big desktop, not hey Ross, how you doing tonight? Um Kiwi, you want kiwi fruit. That's a trade name. It was never called the kiwi fruit before. They decided that Chinese gooseberries wasn't going to sell well, so they decided to call them kiwis. Go ahead. Who's calling?
What are you up to tonight?
I'm just sitting in my studio taking what comes.
Taking the what? The dump? I'm taking the phone. I'm sorry.
I think so. I don't. I think so. I'm just getting flooded by the Masketta man. Is all I see. Your server, nothing there. There's your personal server. I'll send you. I'll send here. Um, oh. Um. And where's your server? What was that server called? Because I'm not seeing any of it. Is this the server right here? There hasn't been any activity on it. Uh, I don't really have a server. I have my okay. I was a pizza server for about a week, and I said no, I can't do this. No. Okay. Looks like we're here. Walmart nationalism. Well, I don't understand this because this is the server marked general. We have a call. That's what's up. Go ahead.
Is everybody aware here that under control, they're live, they're fucking deep. Anytime you want a PC card, motherfucker, and try and pull that shit, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, go die in a fire.
Sure sounds like a recording of me. Here, eggplant. Here's eggplant. Okay, who else is here? Oh yeah. What's your I'm not happy with my. Oh, we're getting okay, no camera here. Hello.
Hello, friend. How you doing, man?
Um, I'm fine, thank you. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't call me man. I'm
Oh, yeah, my apologies. Those Kiwi bags. I know, I'm sorry.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm Tommy.
Oh, nice to meet you, man. My name is Wiz the Kid.
Wiz the Kid.
Yeah, I understand you've been targeted by Kiwi. I fucking hate them as much as you. Like, if they made me have a drive-by, I'm not really a violent person. Like, they had me do a drive-by from here to Brooklyn. I'll light those bitches up, dude. Oh, my apologies, of course, for using your pronoun, but I just like them. They fucking piss me off, dude. Oh, sorry again. Angry's running through my veins.
That's okay.
But you get the point. They made my life very hell as well. And it just angers me.
What did they do to you?
They bullied me to the point where my entire family expelled me.
Your family got mad at you?
Yeah, because of course harassment from the phones, and they just got enough of it and pushed me out. Now I'm living a lonely outcast in a little decrepit apartment, sadly. But as long as you can. Sorry, what?
How old are you?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I'm 25, my
25?
friend.
Are you employed?
Sadly not, because of course harassment leads to is not very welcomed in the workplace.
Right.
So I'm living off welfare.
What were they harassing you about?
They harassed me. First, of course it's not true, but they harassed me thinking I fucked a dog. Like I clearly didn't. I love animals.
Well, I think it's best not to
They keep bullying me and just telling me about Paris show for some reason. I just like leave me alone, you know? Like,
telling you about what?
Paris show for some reason. They bully me all the time, man. Sorry again. Sorry. It just annoys me so much, you know. Anger in my veins.
Well, Wiz, it's been interesting talking to you and all, but I think you lose. I think you lost here.
Yeah, lost. I mean, maybe we could fight this together.
No, I think you lost in convincing me that you're not a fucking troll. Bye. Hello.
I really don't care about your opinion.
I can't hear you. Try again later. Hello, Ross.
What's going on? It's Ross.
Yeah, hi, Ross. I just hung up on a twat by the name of Wiz that I think was playing me.
Yeah, like it was obvious as fuck.
Yeah, it was obvious as fuck, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's just see what's going on and what?
How do you block somebody on here?
You could just go ahead and just go fucking like in like the
you just X out.
Like for instance, if you want.
If you just X out their presence in the direct message, that blocks them, doesn't it?
That just deletes their messages.
Oh.
They could still find you. What you could do is you can go to the profile, which is like on the basically on the what was that? Like it's not on like it's on the right top, yeah. It's on the right top of the screen. and you can click the three dots on the right top of
Oh,
the
I don't
screen.
have that. I'm on a PC.
Oh,
I have it at the top of the
I
screen.
don't know. Just like then right click, right click, and then you can block them there.
Oh yeah, sure can. Let's just block them all.
Well, then go to profile.
I
Like
got
go to
it. I
profile
got it.
first.
I've got it. I found it.
Cool.
I found it. Thank you.
That was just pathetic attempt, though. Like they couldn't even make it convincing. That's just hilarious, really.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
Actually, if you want me to get myself back into a call with that troll to see if he's really trolling or not, I can usually tell.
oh no, I mean he gave it away. Dogs.
What was the
Mauricio.
giveaway? What's
He gave
the giveaway?
himself
by the way?
away. The giveaway was Mauricio and dogs.
Because of what?
He said he would hold on.
I mean, what were the cues? Pretty much.
The cues, he was being accused of fucking a dog.
Because I'm a fucking autist and I don't understand social cues.
Yeah,
So what? Sorry.
it was he was accused of fucking a dog, and he said something about them harassing me about Parisho, who is the name of the idiot that was in my face today. So it's
Yeah,
like, okay, well, you failed.
be-
That's you're just trolling me. Bye.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I'm an established artist. I have
What?
I'm an established artist. I have audience that's known me for over 30 years. Some before the internet ever existed. And and this is just like ridiculous. These are children with no lives. Most of them got substance abuse problems. Some serious drinking in that crowd. And
Yeah. I mean, there's like always this whole dissension with them, with their like ulterior fucking motives.
they're alt reality. That's what it is. It's alt reality.
Because
They live
they
in a
had
digital world.
I mean, they had that fucking whole thing with like dissension themselves. So
Well,
because they never had success, that's hilarious, really.
Sneasel last fall when they did their big talk about me, they tried to get me to come on live, and I wasn't going to have any of that. Sneasel called me from his aunt's phone, and then when I called back, I got the aunt, and she gave me an earful. By text for a while before he finally got to her and convinced her that I was somebody she needed to block. But the aunt was saying that after he graduated school, he had an internship that didn't work out, and he's been unemployed since.
Yeah.
Well, that was it. She gave me the mother's number, but I didn't bother with that. I've been trying, $50 to get some things done that aren't legal to any of these people, if I know where they are. But I won't do that.
Yeah.
It's silly. It's
but
stupid for me.
Is it true though that did Joshua get arrested basically?
No, it was all bullshit. They're gaming me.
Yeah, it was all bullshit. I knew it.
They're gaming me. Someone named 8chan Cowboy came on my stream
And
Came
they
came
thought
on the
that we were
screen
gonna
with this
fight for that.
letter.
That's the funniest part.
Came on the screen with this letter that was an appeal for money because he was in custody in the Ukraine allegedly. I don't even believe he's in the Ukraine. Because when I talked to him on the phone, the sound fidelity is too good for it to be a national call.
Yeah. Why did you post like a purple fruit?
You're breaking up.
No, I said like why would you? What's that? Like why would you post an eggplant?
Post what? Oh, I was looking.
I said why would you?
I was looking
post
for a
an
smiley I
eggplant?
liked, and I didn't see any, so I posted an eggplant. No, just
Okay.
it just.
Well, you didn't see any.
I
You
didn't,
didn't see anything.
I didn't see any smileys I felt like using, so I used an eggplant. What
Yeah.
what can I say? I'm strange that way. Let's see what this idiot has on their minds. If there's such a thing as a mind behind this caller. Do you have a mind? So what's on your mind? So far all I hear is stupid noises. Yeah, right. Okay. Bye. Fucking
That
pervert.
guy sounds like.
Yeah.
That sounds like that guy sounds like a Poindexter.
Poindexter.
Like that guy sounds like a real fucking Poindexter.
Was that Poindexter with Ellis from like Sherman? Wasn't that the name of Sherman's boy?
Or like Dexter Douglas or something.
Dexter.
Oh my God, Tom and Kid are streaming right now, guys. Hello.
I don't know too many TV or movie characters, to be honest. It's been a long time. I haven't.
Yeah.
I never watched all that much compared to most people, and hardly any since 1982, and none since year 2004. I think it's about 2004 when I finally said "fuck you, television" and got rid of it. Haven't been in a movie theater since 1984. The last.
You know what I gotta love is that like the ratings are like all the power they have, but that's hilarious, really.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Because like the ratings is all the power they ever have, really. Because like usually anybody who rather is a pedophile or someone who pretty much like sympathizes or supports pedophiles usually gets silenced immediately by the alt-right.
Well, the whole pedophile thing is just the hypocrisy that these people demonstrate over what they get uptight about and what they don't get uptight about is just pitiful.
Well, yeah, because you know
Hello.
the true pedophiles are in TV firms.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
someone playing.
Well,
you're breaking up some. But there's.
No, I said like who's playing that audio?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody got me raging. And is playing it back at me. No.
Yeah, but who's doing that if you're
I
not?
don't know. They're calling from a restricted line. Anybody calls me from a number I recognize that I don't like what they did, I block them. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this internet game anymore. This like free speech nonsense. It's like, hey, if I don't like what you say, fuck you. I don't want anything to do with you. Goodbye. I don't have to put up with your shit. There's no law that says I have to put up with your shit just because free speech. Are you nuts? Be happy.
That's
you know, be happy as we're not face to face, and I don't like, you know, kick you in the nuts hard, or you know, for some of the shit these people say. No, fuck a bunch of free speech.
Like I said,
you
whoever
want
the
to be an
fuck,
asshole.
like I said, whoever the fuck, is like, you know, pedophile supporter, pedophile, any not supporting people, they will immediately get suppressed and like, you know, and just like have their platform taken away by the alt right.
Well, no, it's not. It's not.
It's not just the alt right. I mean, it's just like because you know we're a minority. That's why.
Well, I'm not a pedophile, for one. And I don't.
I know you're not.
I don't support pedophilia, actually, other than to say that it's my understanding that most pedophiles do not harm children. They just fantasize about having sex with children. And the people who are harming children are the ones that are producing the child pornography. Those are the people that need to be prosecuted, hunted down and prosecuted. Pedophiles.
I mean, those are the only people that really need to be hunted down and prosecuted. Not everybody else. Like the pedophiles never like harm children, child molesters do it. I mean,
the pedophiles who are consuming the child pornography are contributing to the harm to the minors. So that's
yeah, and that's why they need to be hunted down and prosecuted.
Well, the ones not the ones that are manufacturing it and the ones that are consuming it. Pedophiles who don't consume child pornography should be granted some like benefit of the doubt and steered to like mental health, behavioral health.
They should get more help than being arrested or something like that. You know,
it shouldn't be what I think what needs to the distinction needs to be made is that child pornography is the crime, the production and consumption of child pornography, and the engaging of sex acts with children. This is criminal. If a pedophile doesn't, you know, if someone's just admitting to being a pedophile but doesn't consume child pornography and doesn't actually touch children,
they're harmless. I mean,
what the fuck there? You know, that's as far as I'll go in terms of speaking for pedophilia. I don't have any real sexual attraction to anybody, to be honest. I think
yeah, so it's not like you're an apologist. No, you're just
I'm being falsely accused of something when the fact of the matter is, I think the proper word for me is sapiosexual, where I need to I'm stimulated by affection, by intelligence, you know, by you know, warm conversation with more than anybody's like looks or age or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I you know, as far I believe there needs to be a distinction made between just a pedophile who is aware of their inappropriate attraction to minors and goes out of their way not to do anything about it, seeks therapy for it. Those people should not be stigmatized. There should be some sympathy for them. But certainly anybody who is manufacturing child pornography or is consuming child pornography or is purchasing sex with a child from somebody, these people are horrible people. The people that, you know, people who are sex slaving in children, and it's, you know, they lost, you know, where did those like thousands, there was like 1,500 children.
I don't support that. I really do not support that.
There were like 1,500 children that disappeared from the detention facilities. They don't know where those kids are. They probably got sold off into sex slavery. and a good number of them will probably kill in the process.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me take a call. Let me
Yeah,
see
that's
what's
like.
happening. No, it's not a subject I missed it. It's not a subject I really want to dwell on here. I mean, let's move off of this.
I mean, my final take is that there are virtuous pedophiles out there that do not harm children, and the thing is that I'm one of them because I do not harm children.
And
I do not consume anything that'll harm children.
Okay, let me respond. Time out, Ross. Let me respond to the people in the chatter. Do not call that number. What number wasn't I supposed to call, Israel? Or was this from last night? Where the fuck? Let's pick this up. Kiwi Farms, a bunch of fucking liars. Okay, that's where you came in. Right, did some horse shit instead of real life. Trolls, goblins, whatever. A sociopath. I'm not taking calls right now. What's a bowl? Something to smoke cannabis out of. Right on. So marijuana is definitely a better choice than benzos or opiates or alcohol. Weed saved me from hard drugs and alcohol. My hat. I have two of these, and I never know which one I have on. This one. They both are dirty right now. One of them was a gift from a friend. The other one, you can get it off Amazon. Just look for Tam, Rainbow Tam. They're only about $8. Yeah, no violence. Violence. You know, I've had several close friends recently suggest that that's what we do. 30 years ago, I wouldn't have this problem because somebody would have stepped up and done something about it a long time ago without me asking them. So Ross, Israel from AMB is wanting to know your opinion on gay people.
I respect gays. I mean, I respect, like, you know, of course I respect gays, dude. Like, honestly, the thing is that fucking, like, pretty much, but, yeah, like, minority.
Like it's not your thing, and you don't really want to speak ill of anybody, which is the proper thing to do.
I mean, I'm not gay myself, but I know that pretty much, you know.
Right.
You know, they had to go through a wash, and there are people as well. So.
You know,
I mean,
the buzzwords, the current buzzwords. You know, everybody is what they is. Everybody's got their own inner desires and inner fantasies, and however a person is, as long as they're kind, you know, what their gender identity, their chosen, the gender role they choose to play, and the sex of the partner they choose to engage with is like not really important to common everyday relationships with people in the street. You know, that are part of just your everyday life. Those things should not matter at all in anybody's assessment of somebody. The only thing that really matters is the energy that's coming from their heart and how it feels on your heart. You know, do you feel comfortable? Do you feel safe with this person? Is this a nice person that is saying interesting things, or is this person full of shit that I want to get away from? It has nothing to do with, like, if they're dressed like a man or dressed like a woman or any of these like just normative, stereotypical things that were expectations that we have of everybody. What's the only thing that's important is whether they make you feel comfortable or whether they make you feel uncomfortable. And if they make you feel uncomfortable, the trick is to be able to like escape graciously without like even letting them know you're uncomfortable. I can feel
Yeah, well, like he's saying, like wait, hold on. Israel's saying that like I pretty much had like homophobic like
yeah, he thinks,
thoughts and like or like things I said in the past, but like
apparently I
the
don't
thing-
know how these people, you know, how these people's minds work. You know, I don't live in that reality. I was mostly off the grid while these people were like in grade school learning this shit. I was off the grid. And or some of them weren't even born yet. You know, and it's shit that I don't think in these terms too easily. But yeah, he apparently has some prior knowledge of you and thinks you're a homophobe, thinks you're transphobic.
well, I mean, like here's the thing though, is like I mean, what? Wait, what did you say?
He said he. Let me see if he said anything more. He said something the other day about you being homophobic and transphobic. Let's move down the list a little bit.
No, not really. Actually, I just had like conflicting ideologies,
I
really.
guess Israel known you
Really
for a
good.
while. Here's he saying you used to have some pretty
Like
homophobic
here,
opinions in videos. Is what he said.
yeah. Well, here's the thing though. That's when I had like conflicting, you know, ideologies. Because here's the thing, right? Is almost every trans person I ever met pretty much like fucks me over. The only person that hasn't fucked me over is you, pretty much. You haven't fucked me over yet.
I don't fuck
I
anybody
mean,
over.
I met like a couple of trans people I did not have a good relationship with. So far with you, you're pretty cool. Rather if you're trans, rather if you're gay, rather if anything, like pretty much, you know, I don't like the thing is that fucking it's not like I don't judge people like by their sexuality or something like
Well,
that.
this is what I'm saying. Are you a nice person? Are you somebody I feel comfortable with? Are you saying interesting things that I want to listen to, or do I want to get the fuck away from you because I think you're a dickhead? That's all. You know, I don't care. I'm not. I feel. I haven't even seen the person. You know, I have to close my eyes and just feel that okay, this person's full of shit. They're too aggressive. They're talking a bunch of nonsense as if it's true, and I just don't want anything to do with them. And a lot of people, you know, because I'm a social animal in big social circles, I've gone for years. I've gone for years
Well, yeah.
smiling at people I couldn't stand.
Well, here, think about it this way. I literally like, sure, there were certain points where I said like, you know, like FGT like several times, dude. Like I said I said that shit more than I can really count.
Oh, yeah, well,
But
you know, you guys are kids and you're using a lot of like really obnoxious terminology. They throw the T word.
I mean, it's banter though. I mean, it's banter.
Understand, but there's, you know, grown-ups don't use words like nigger, tranny, retard,
Yeah, or faggot or like or something like that.
you know, all these really charged words are not words that grown-ups use in their discourse. It's just, you know, that's political correctness is, you know, being mature and diplomatic in the way that you express yourself.
Well, that's why I don't say that shit. That's why I don't say that shit around you, because I know you don't like those words. So there you go.
Yeah, it's, you know, all of it. You know, we need to, and you know, I had a prof in college who used to go off about using words like fucking shit a lot. He's saying that's
but I mean, like,
well,
and all the other shit, like you.
Well, you know,
honestly, I think you know what I think of Kiwi Farms. I think Kiwi Farms is a bunch of faggots, but That's just my opinion. Really, they're just a bunch of faggots. They're calling you that, but you know what do they know? I mean, they're the real faggots, the Kiwi farms.
Well, yeah, but see what it is. You know, are you looking at the chat? Wade's
Let me look at.
yeah,
Let me look at. Hold on.
Wade's calling you out on that. And Naz, what is that?
Why do you want to?
I wish it sees the world to see.
Dude, I wanted to create I wanted to create a parody of Kiwi Farms. So fucking what? Like, it's a satire site of that. It's not like a tribute or anything. Like, why would I fucking look up to a fucking website that has a fucking pedophile looked up child pornography? Like, why would I do that?
Ross, may I? Can I have the floor for a minute?
Sure.
To satirize something is to give it free publicity. That's it's best for us not to like be openly discussing this in public, actually, because it gives them free publicity. There, you see how many people show up. What's a Kiwi farmer? Who's Kiwi farms? You know, by giving them this much airplay, more people find out about it, and more. You know, there was a woman in my chatter the other night where she asked me some questions about it, and then she says, "Well, it's I don't know, Brenda. I have no clue. See, it's all, you know, I'm me. This is my life. These people have intruded into it. That's what's going on with me. And I really don't know any of this shit. They laugh at me for being ignorant of it. And it's really just, yeah, I'm ignorant of it. As soon as I pick up on it, I, you know,
we're good, right?
Wait a minute. Time out, Ross. I'm as far as you and me on a personal level, I don't trust anybody on the internet until I meet them, hold them, smell their breath. I'm not going to put up with this kind of shit on my channel. I'm trying to steer away from this kind of discussion. Lewis is totally, you know, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know Bob McKim Sr. I don't know any of you, and I don't like your attitudes. So like, just chill, man. What I'm trying to say is that the less we talk about all of this, you know, the law enforcement's constantly saying, stay off their site, don't engage them, you know, everyone, don't feed the trolls. And by creating a parody,
yeah, because I tried creating troll accounts on Kiwi Farms just specifically to troll them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I have Real Artisans forum, and it's going to stay toll free. And that's a place for people who feel that they're being victimized by gangs, troll gangs, to express themselves in a safe space. This channel is going to be a safe space.
Kind of like how we're doing, or?
Huh? Say what again?
Kind of like how we're doing, or?
Right here, I don't want to get into, you know, somebody wants to query you about some incident. I don't want to get into that shit. Not here. You want to go talk about that shit? Go talk about it on my forum. I don't want to talk about it on this channel. No, I want to keep things real positive.
Talk about it on Tommy Tudor's Kiwi thread, or
you can.
Do you have a forum?
They have a forum on me at Kiwi Farms. You're welcome to go join that and talk to whatever shit you want with them there.
You can talk as much shit as you want. We don't tolerate that shit here.
Well, pretty much, yeah. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, Wade, I'm trolling trolls to sink into their level. I do the best I can.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing it, because I realized I'm just giving them what they wanted.
Right, exactly. The best thing.
That's why I stopped doing it.
Right. If you want to discuss some of these things, you're welcome to do it on my forum. I really want to just like change the subject here. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, Bobby, I have an issue with people who run around with this kind of thing on their mind. So you're out of here. Goodbye. Go hang out with Michelle and the other asshole.
Yeah, it's obviously a fucking troll attempt, dude. Like,
Yeah.
here's the
no.
fucking thing. I looked up kids in a bathtub just because pretty much I was curious, and that's really fucking it, dude. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to
like,
hear it.
like,
Just forget it. Forget it. Just forget it.
yeah.
He keeps
pretty
bringing it up because they keep putting it in his face, Israel.
Dude, I only brought it up once in this stream. That's really it.
Ross, hush. Israel, strike one. 2-strike rule here.
I mean, I already brought it up once, did I?
Ross, back up. Just hush for a minute. Israel,
All right.
strike one, man. You're blocked on my
Strike-
forum.
wait,
Yeah,
for
no,
me?
I'm talking to Israel. You're not gonna come here and play
okay.
this. Ross keeps bringing it up because they keep putting it in his face. And no, that shit's not gonna
there's
happen.
no other reason.
It's
Really.
not gonna happen here. Ross, I'm gonna probably like terminate this call because I'm starting to get a little upset in the stomach from it. I'm an empath.
You have the floor.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I really need calm. I really need calm, and I really need people not to be like harsh on anybody's past in my face, mine or anybody else's. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Small-mindedness. I don't give a fuck. I make my own decisions about how I feel about a person. Sexuality, no matter what it is, their sexuality is nothing I want to hear about or discuss. I don't care. I really don't care. Even if they're making snuff flicks, I don't want to hear about it. It's not my business. Exactly. Well, you know, the hippie adage is thou shalt not judge because thou art also a fuck up. No, I don't want to hear it. No, I mean, it's just rumor. It's just Lashon hara is what the Jews call it. Just bad mouth, bad spirit, and it gets me ill. It gets me ill. Thanks, Ross. And it's not. It's just not a conversation I want to be part of. It gives me a headache. Makes me smoke too much. You know, I don't want to be thought of in anywhere near the same kind of light as Michelle or any of these other reactionary, in-your-face trannies. Hello, Junior. I'm fine, thank you. No, I just can't handle that. It's you know, that nasty feline dark mage Truscom was telling me about her how my circle is my circle and her circle is younger and less rapey. Well, I'm not rapey. No, Junior, and you need to take that shit to somewhere else. No, it's not true, Junior. You just stay the fuck away from here. I think we're gonna go and find that channel real quick and block it. See, like, it gets out on the street and starts telling stories, and then, allegedly, you know, that's they just distort reality. You know, this one's asking about 12-year-old. Fuck you, dude. Go away. Let's see what's going on here.
Yo, everything all right?
Oh yeah, everything's fine. I'm just going and dealing with some
How you doing, John?
everything's
Hey,
just
what's going
fine.
Yeah.
So naturally, Junior's got lots of Junior before we run into a channel owned by someone named Junior. I don't know how these people do this. And then the channels have nothing on them. There's nothing on them. Well, prove to me that meet
Sorry about
Herb
that,
meet
Wade. I
Herb
had to make
13.
this a little bit
I
exciting.
doubt if Herb 13 is actually what's your real name, dude? What's your middle name? What's your middle name?
Who?
No, Herb. Tell me your middle name. Otherwise, you're just a troll that's going to get blocked. If you're really Herbie, prove it. Tell me to go on A and B isn't going to do it. What's your middle name, Herbie? Come on, chicken man. Go ahead.
Anytime you want to see it, motherfucker, and try and pull this,
Next.
What? I mean, like,
Oh, they just,
generally,
I think they got
here.
hold of a piece of a clip of mine. They're playing back at me. They're just being stupid children.
Yeah, well, what is it? I mean, it's just part of your epic rants. I mean, like, what? I mean, what is like so incriminating about that?
Nothing. They're just like really seriously delusional. Let's see what's up on Michelle's server.
But excuse me, sir.
Tommy, start looking for legal counsel now because once this formal complaint against you is finished being written, we are filing motion. And you will be expected to respond. James is going to report me to the Tucson police tomorrow. For what? For what? You can claim I was harassing him? That doesn't play that way. We have a witness that said that James threatened him. I don't have any.
I don't really think.
Whatever the fuck your name is. The cops ran.
I mean, they're threatening that they're threatening you to go to jail or some shit.
No, I'm not sure. That's Truscum, Truscum, true scum. That's a transsexual person who discriminates, believes that they're going to define transgender for everybody. You're true scum. Oh, and Michelle, you have a known pedophile that's in your inner circle. And here is they're showing Michelle.
What, Joshua Connor Moon?
No, the asshole that owns Millennial Turkeys is telling her that you're a pedophile.
Ooh, like they're saying I am?
Yeah. They're showing him your Encyclopedia Dramatica entry.
I mean, the thing is that like here's the thing though, is that I am a pedophile and I never offended. That's the fucking thing, though.
I'm glad Michelle is nothing like me.
No.
She's obviously suffers from multiple personality disorder.
Like, here's the thing. I'm a pedophile, but I never defended, or offended.
Well, I just
Like, that's the thing.
I don't even want to go there. These people are all just fucking obsessed on.
All right, we don't have to go there.
On sexuality, and it's just not it's not part of my reality. I don't want to defend.
It's like, who cares? It's like as long as you're a sexuality that isn't harming anyone, that's fine.
Hold on, you mute yourself, Ross. Sean Coffey.
All right, well,
make your case, and then I'll block you. I'm no pedophile. I'm asexual, pretty much. You know, so please. This is not what's happening. Now, you want to go obsess on it, go talk to them, go file your complaint against me, go try to advertise me as being a pedophile, and like, that's not pedophilia, sir. So, Sean, I got no tolerance for somebody with an attitude like yours. You're out of here. You're done. Oh, you're all a bunch of fucking children. Oh, Jesus, another one that's a fake account based on a real account. What the
you blocked him?
No, I can't. He's got. There's someone that's actually Sean Coffey, and nah. Bye, Sean. No, it's not something, you know. People are, and this is the last I want to talk about pedophilia tonight. The people who obsess on it the most, get the most righteously indignant about it, are the most likely to get caught doing something wrong sexually to someone else. This has repeatedly shown itself in the press. Every week, you'll see an anti-LGBT somebody or other getting busted for something. Selling minors for sex. A congressman went to jail for soliciting, prostitution to pimping minors.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That's one. These same people are accusing people of crimes before they commit any. It is not a crime to admit that you're pedophilic. That's no crime there. You have not committed a crime. And then
I never committed any crime.
Sex with a 15-year-old. That's just total bullshit. It's not pedophilia.
Yeah,
Once they've hit puberty and are well into puberty, like this young lady was, that's not pedophilia. It's nothing even remotely resembling pedophilia.
I'm not even offended because
moving right along, I think I'm gonna just make some noise. Yeah. Yeah, they do that. No. They do that.
I haven't even fucking offended once at all. Not about that.
Well, they make it about that. Israel's, you talk about it all the time. Well, they put it in his face all the time. That's the only reason here's this Parisho out there talking, these guys are confessions. I'm confessing to one incident that you people are distorting beyond all semblance of reality.
Yeah, exactly.
But it also has to be like an obsessive. It has to be an obsession. This is an isolated incident 36 years ago. Nothing like it's ever happened again. I don't have an obsessive attraction to anybody. This is what I'm telling you. I'm really pretty asexual. I need somebody to be stimulate me into wanting them. That's the way I've always worked. I'm not running around with a raging heart on looking for somebody to fuck. Never was. I've always spanked it into submission. So I needed somebody to actually love me to have it work properly.
I mean, like, there's millions of things you can do other than offending, you know? Like, you can, like, you know, watch hentai, and you can, like,
I don't.
you know, you could, like, do, like, you could pretty much watch, like, you know, like, just regular porn, you know? Like,
whatever you do,
there's, like, so many things you can.
there, 97% of people masturbate and the other 3% lie about it. And most people use some visual aid to help them help stimulate themselves to orgasm. Most people do. And as long as that visual aid was something that did not harm the person, who made it, it's not, they did not do it under duress. They weren't children forced.
Nothing wrong with watching something. I know that much.
Spanking your meat to a Playboy, man. It doesn't make you a bad person.
I mean, unless they are physical children, which they are, then they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I'm not any fun to smoke a blunt with because I don't like smoking the tobacco with weed. I'm fun to smoke with. Thanks. I need to blow a little bit. I need to play a little music, just to get people's minds off of this whole. This is, most people I know, straight or gay, cis or trans, they wish people would shut the fuck up already about gender identity and about sexual preferences. It's none of anybody's fucking business but the person who wants
to get into bed with you.
Or, it's like, to me, nothing, I'm old hippie, nothing, and Jewish hippie, nothing trying to follow the golden rule. If you're legitimately embracing what's right and being kind and considerate to people, regardless of how badly you're being treated, that's how you get my respect. And if you're not, that's how you get my disrespect. I don't disrespect anybody because of their color, because of their sexual preference, because of their gender expression, anything. That's not anything I judge anybody on. It's how do you behave toward other people. That's what's important. Yeah, I don't do bongs much. I mostly smoke joints, and when I'm getting low, I have a one hitter. Where's my one hitter?
Tommy.
Yes. Where's my one hitter? I could use a hitter too. There's a lot of feedback in your line right now.
With me?
Yeah. There was feedback there.
Wait, with me?
Okay, that's better. It cleaned up now. But it made some funny noises there for a moment. Meh.
Oh, okay.
Where's my one hitter?
Hey, Tom. Hey, Jane.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yay. That's my little pipe. What's a PAX? PAX. What's that? Oh no, call the cops. She's breaking the law.
Who's breaking the law?
Oh yeah. Sometimes when I got nothing else to smoke. A vaporizer for dry herb. PAX.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Tommy?
I think they're
Or,
going to put me in prison.
yo, can you hear me?
They think they're going to put me in prison. Tommy has admitted far more than simply having pedophilic tendencies. All of this is going to be brought before the authority. This man presents gross probable cause. Tommy better start parsing his words more. Tommy welcomes whatever the fuck you totally mentally trashed idiots are going to file, because you will bring me into the court for free with a pro bono attorney to defend me. Go for what you know, please. Tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Here, call this. You don't even know how to spell subpoena, you fucking dolt. It's SUBPENA, not SOPENA. You ain't gonna bring me dick shit. Here, call this guy. Tell him you need to get to arrest me. That's the guy who arrests me for all this probable cause you have.
Stream right now.
Oh, it's chill
pretty
stream.
much.
Oh yeah. Let's see what's in
You know, like,
statute of limitations is a thing, and not having a victim is also a thing. There was no victim. There never was a victim.
I mean, I kind of find it hilarious that all these people are accusing you of, like, doing something horrible, but, like, the thing is,
that aren't true. And
I mean,
and that's what's happening. You
I
know,
assume on what I admit to as well. I mean, we both admitted stuff, sure, but, like, we
Yeah,
never
well,
actually did any of the stuff they even said. They
yeah,
even said or anything. Like,
just because you don't want to file on.
I never fucking offended it once.
Yeah, well, let it go.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
I don't think you should be entertaining this either. I
No,
mean,
it shouldn't be entertaining it. I'm gonna play some music. I saw that.
yeah,
I
just
see
like
that.
play some music or some shit. It's not even coming from the chat. It's just.
Yeah. So this is where I get like, I'm alone and I got nobody to carry the rhythm forward, and I go la. Not like to sing. Yeah, I got it. I saw it, and it's only like $33. And what you just stick herb in it, and it vaporizes it. Electric, like, and you don't have, it's not burning.
what else happened today?
Today, it was all nothing. It was what, you know, my plan was to go out and play all afternoon, but that was disturbed by a stalker. And now I'm at home, and I think I'm going to cut this off soon because I want to have something to eat.
All right, talk to you later. Or
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it if you'd like click out. I don't really want to be talking. I'd rather be addressing people in the chatter right now. And I really don't want to talk about like all that other shit. So happy day. Thanks for joining me. Anybody else like to join for a while? I'm gonna just, you know, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and not mess with Mr. In Between. And I'd play the song, but every time I play something, I get a copyright notice. It's like, well, fuck. So I don't know anybody that doesn't have that tune copyrighted. So accentuate the positive. I can't even sing it off the top of my head. So anyway, I'm gonna mute you if you don't mute yourself.
so yeah.
Oh, listen to this. There is no. Listen to this. Listen to this idiot. There is no statute of limitations in the state of California where you admitted the crime was committed. The state attorney will be pressured to look into this matter. And you think the state attorney is really going to respond to a bunch of mentally ill fucking freaks? You're all a bunch of mentally ill freaks. I'm not even a mentally ill freak, and I'm having trouble getting the police to respond to this. You're all a bunch of mentally ill freaks. I'm out of there. This is just too stupid. They think they're gonna get totally bunch of fucking go get your meds adjusted. Go get your meds adjusted, kids. I'm gonna close Discord completely. This is just totally stupid. Let's see if anything's here.
All right, I'll see you around.
All right, thanks for the warning. Happy day. Bye. Whoa, that's just too stupid. This is a. Yeah, I definitely need to get one of those. So no, I'm still here, Finch. I was just tired of dealing with all those freaking trolls. No, they're all a bunch of like idiots. They live in digital reality. You know, Adam. Yeah, that's about it. They got no victim. Okay, that's 35 years ago, and it was consensual. And they're trying to say I raped her. And then when they show, you know, they're showing this video that where I go into detail of what, you know, the whole story, because it was part of a bigger scene. So the young lady was like an up and coming performance artist. And she went on to, you know, graduate college and marry and raise a family. And, you know, I didn't take her innocence away or none of this other shit they're trying to say. It's just totally nuts. And then I got this Rainbow Family of Living Blight brother of Rainbow Finches here stalking me. Now, I don't know if he got lucky or what, or he intentionally went looking because I had announced that I was going to do it. But this motherfucker's sitting here on the street telling everybody who'll listen to him that I'm a pedophile. Now, Finch, family's going to do something about that, or I'm going to do something about the family. You know, you want me to not be denouncing that family as a dangerous drug cult, then they have to like get a grip on people like that are harming other families' livelihood. That's twice now. I made like $6 before he just totally blew my scene. No, he doesn't particularly care. The guy's psycho. The guy is totally psycho. And do you know Gary? Do you know Gary Purdue, aka Herb Gardner? Because that guy is the only. So have you met him online? Have you seen him ever speak about me online? Sandy Scapegoat knows him. Talk to her. She won't. She doesn't want to get in the middle of it at all. It's just. You didn't cap any of that by any chance? So, I have to do something to stop these people. It's just getting out of hand. I got people, there's been incidents in the street now. Parisho's old lady popped me today. It should be on film. I need to watch that and see if it's actually there. It's crazy. Just crazy. Why do people feel the need to intrude in anybody else's life? She hit me. Yes. While she was holding her kid in the other hand. And Mauricio's packing heat. He splashed it on his. I don't know if he splashed it today, but he admitted to it to the security guys. He admitted to security guys that he was packing, and he's hoping that I'll escalate on him so that he can pull it, so that he can stand his ground against a dangerous pedophile. Shit's gonna stop, man. I'm gonna be at the headquarters in the morning. I have a photo of his vehicle now. I got photos of him and his old lady. Unfortunately, she didn't hit me hard enough to leave a mark. All right, let's see if I can find it. Let me look. I really need to watch that. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Yeah, no, we didn't get it. Nope, didn't get it. Never got that. Oh well. I was streaming, I was setting up my camera to stream, watch me from my case, and he went by, and I followed him. He was streaming also. He's sitting there with this sign declaring what I am, and stopping anybody who'd listen to him. And the only people naturally to stop and listen were other crusties, which I really need. Local crusties like, oh, the pedophile, we gotta beat that one down. Yeah, Ross, just like stop, Ross, chill. apparently he came down. I think he watched my video in the morning. He watched me announce that I was going out to 4th Avenue to Boss, and it had no meaning at all. That I know of. I was saying hello on his server, and I wanted to use a smiley and just hit a smiley, and I couldn't find one I liked, so I used the eggplant. That's all. But he's got on his site. I can't look at it. Go look at his page. Go look at his Facebook page. He streamed off of Facebook today. And naturally, I'm messing up my white pants with black ashes. I got a photo of the pants. I should really upload that. I had somebody take a picture of me today. Full length. I don't get many full length pictures. But I wanted a picture of the pants while they were still white. My white clothes don't stay white very long. They end up gray quickly. Yeah, I should put all my social media links on in my channel. I gotta make sure that's up. But I got a lot of nice pictures. You know, if you want to see the stones, I'm loading. I have pictures on my Facebook page in the albums, lots of them. But the most recent pictures are all getting uploaded to Instagram. And that is, let me get you that. Oh, I got 7 likes that I didn't have before. Oh, Balloon Tick. I hadn't seen him in years. He was one of the people that was there the day I had my accident in Camp Ben McCullough. My friend Eva, yay. People just liked my photos. Wish somebody would buy some. I got some nice moldavite. Cheap, $5 a gram. I don't know why I'm offering it that, because I can't replace it for less than 5. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I really I don't know. I really don't know. He hasn't approached me about it that I recall. So I don't know. I really want as little as I possibly can to do with these people. You know, my thing is playing music, selling stones, and discussing current events, religion and politics especially. No, yeah. Well, who wants a good deal? I'm not going to be able to replace what I sell at $5 a gram for less than $5 a gram. I know that already. That's going to cost me at least $5 a gram to get anything that good. But I got some really good deals. My 2 main good deals are on this stuff. This is I write Chrysocolla with a little bit of malachite. It's a turquoise even in silica from Peru, and it normally sells for $1 a gram. and I can do it for 20 cents. And the same thing with this here is nice facet grade rutile included quartz. I have some like actual crystals, but I've got a lot of like water clear shards with real nice rutile crystals inside of them. Some of them have tourmaline, black tourmaline crystals in them. And I got some good sized chunks too. So just cut a huge stone. If nobody buys it, I'll turn that into a 100 carat stone, 80 carat stone at least. I don't know. And I got the selenite, nice chunks of selenite for $1. Nice little selenite chunks for $1. Well, yeah, I know. I give a lot of stones away for free too. I've been in the business for 30 years, 35 years. This is another good deal I got. These are a hot item this year. They're amethyst crystals from Bahia in Brazil, and you notice they have like the full root. Hi, Dope Fish. Happy day, man. And these guys are like $3. On some of them sing. You hear that? Hear the tinkle? Oh no. What did I do? Shit. Spilled water in my dope tray. Fuck. How did I do that? I must not have been paying attention to something. Shit. But this is Tucson. Land of no humidity. So this will dry out quickly enough. No, thank you. Wait. I wasn't. Me high? Finch, I stay buzzed, man. I wouldn't be able to. No, I instead of morning coffee, I have morning buzz. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. I never did. I've always, I smoke pot in the morning to get myself going. Fuck, I just got it all wet though. I have one little tiny piece of bud and one little tiny piece of hash that aren't wet. All my roaches are soaked. Wah. Wah. The coffee, me and caffeine, I'm way too manic. I'm way too manic for caffeine. I can't. I have real bad adrenaline problems, adrenaline metabolism problems. Always have because my brain and my gonads don't match. I've always had real bad metabolic issues that the trolls laugh about it. I've had to learn how to I get both my bladder and my bowels, when they want to let loose, they have to like let loose. And I had to learn like how to get to a toilet on time or find a bush. Yeah, I know. I have a heater under. I have a space heater sitting right below my desk. Keeps my toes warm. Put them down there. But they find that like real amusing, and they think I shit my pants and piss in my pants all the time, which I don't. By pissing shit in funny places often, but I don't lose it in my drawers because I know my body. I know when it's like, okay, it's time to go and get that sucker out, or it's gonna go anyway. But those assholes think, bullies, it's an 8-year-old schoolyard bully mentality that we're dealing with there in adult bodies. Some of the revelations about Josh Moon, they're sitting there, they want to condemn Ross for admitting to being a pedophile, but categorically denying that he's ever harmed a child or that he uses child pornography. That's not something that it should be like ostracized, stigmatized, so like in the way that they want to. And it turns out, when anybody starts speaking in defense of someone like them, then they're accused of being a pedophile enabler. It was pretty warm today. It's supposed to be getting up into the high 70s in next week. It was close to 70 this afternoon for sure. We had some we had some snow. We got some snow off the winter storm day before yesterday. But it cleared and warming, and the warming trend now is, by the middle of March we'll be back in the 90s. Again, it starts getting like troublingly close to 100 by the end of April, beginning of May. It's like, whoa, well, it's getting up there. Now you start like not coming out. You make sure you get things done before 10 in the morning, and then don't come out again until after around sunset. It was low 30s here the other day. I think it got into the 20s, and we definitely got a few inches of snow in parts of town. There was a serious accumulation right here, and I'm downtown. And it's usually, it sometimes doesn't even rain down here. Do you know, Vince, do you know what happened at that gathering? There was like, I saw like a kitchen got trashed bad. And there were several like, oh shit, it's one of these shit shows again, kind of like postings that flashed by, and then they got, jumped on and suppressed. I can't say anything. Whistler's had some interesting remarks in some of Gabe's discussions. Whistler's having some fun. I think you have me blocked there, or I have you blocked there. I don't know. You blocked my messages at Twitter when you saw that I was like livid about Paraiso. When I went to Garrett with it, I'm going to be talking to him early next week sometime. I'll probably try to catch him first thing in the morning, Monday. Probably be good for a few laughs. He probably doesn't do jack shit before noon on Monday. He took one look. He says, I don't know who that guy is. And then I showed him the picture. He goes, oh, psycho. That dude's a fucking psycho, and his old lady's worse. And then he's out there, like anybody who would listen to a psycho like that, trying to denounce somebody for something they did 36 years ago, who's like, a recognized artist. I mean, there's people that are like, see me all the time and are like thanking me for my music all the time. And there's cops, the cop that answered the call, Tommy, how you doing? It's just like, okay. And then Purdue is gonna, you're shit in this town, and I hate you in this state. And I know what I did to him. I told too much truth about the financials behind the family and how much drugs. Marty, late Martin Cheney, used to brag to me before he got angry with me about how he financed gatherings with his profits from contraband sales. I really want to eat something though. I think, it's been going on for 3 hours. There's plenty for now. Maybe I'll come back later before I go to bed, but I think it's time. It's time to quit this. Just totally here. Let me play a little bit for the people that want to hear music, and leave you with some pretty sound. Let me think of what I want to play. Something down in there. Yeah. For now, I'll probably come back. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I'm done. I had a hard day. As long as you guys are chatting, I'll stay. But I've had a hard day. I'm hungry. And I have some work I need to do tonight that I really need to concentrate on. I can't do that on the stream. So, yeah, I think I'm going to quit for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the support. And Vince, we really need to talk, man, like at length about this. So, happy day. Happy day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.